iron. సో ఈ ప్రాజెక్ట్ అది అప్లికేషన్ లో మనం బ్రాడ్కాస్ట్ రిసీవర్ ద్వారా మన UI స్క్రీన్ ఎట్లా అప్డేట్ చేయాలో చూద్దాం. సో ఫస్ట్ నేను ఏం చేసుకున్నా అంటే నేను ఆల్రెడీ ఒక లేఅవుట్ ఇస్తాను. ఆ లేఅవుట్ లో ఒక టెక్స్ట్ వేవ్ జస్ట్ మన వైఫై స్టేట్మెంట్ టైటిల్ కోసం. నెక్స్ట్ ఇంకొక స్విచ్ కేస్ తీసుకున్నాను. ఈ స్విచ్ ఏంటంటే వెదర్ వైఫై ఎనేబుల్ అయిందా లేదా చూపించడానికి అది ఒక స్విచ్ కేస్ తీసుకున్నాను. మెయిన్ యాక్టివిటీ మనం ఏం చేద్దామంటే ఫస్ట్ ఆ స్విచ్ కేస్ సంబంధించిన వేరియబుల్ తీసుకున్నాము. సో వీటిని సో వైఫై స్టేట్ స్విచ్. సో దీనికో ఫస్ట్ ఏంటంటే మనం స్విచ్ ని ఇనిషియలైజ్ చేద్దాం. స్టార్ట్ ఫైండ్ వ్యూ బై ఐడి auto id dot switch. Now we have successfully created the Wi-Fi switch, and we will just check whether it is working. You can put Wi-Fi state dot set on click listener. On check listener. So we will have this changed. Come. Compression boolean with name we can rename with the state changed. Okay. So inside we'll just check whether it is clicked or not. So we'll just say we'll add the text for the Wi-Fi state. It means nothing but a switch view. String. Same way, I just copy the same thing. HTR it as disable. Just to see whether it is working or not, we'll just run it. Enable, disable, disable, which is disabled. So the switch case is working fine. Now we will create a Wi-Fi manager to check the Wi-Fi state change. Wi-Fi manager. So we create a variable for the Wi-Fi manager, and we initialize that Wi-Fi manager variable. Wi-Fi manager equal to application context dot get system service where we need a Wi-Fi service. So context dot Wi-Fi service as Wi-Fi manager will return as Wi-Fi manager. And now what we'll do is we have a Wi-Fi manager and we have which is working. Now, now when application starts, we'll register the Wi-Fi state change action. We can say like on start. So in on start, we are going to create we're going to register for the Wi-Fi state Wi-Fi state change using intent filter. So maybe I'll take intent filter equal to initialize intent filter. We add initialize intent filter. So we'll pass the we'll ask for Wi-Fi manager action change Wi-Fi nature dot Wi-Fi state change action. So I use the local variable. I have to use the class name dot Wi-Fi state change action. So we're going to register for the Wi-Fi state change action, and we're going to register with register receiver with we have created a Wi-Fi manager. Oh, sorry, we didn't even create the broadcast receiver still. Okay, first we'll get a broadcast receiver, then we'll add that broadcast receiver to this register service. Um, we can take a class. We're going to create a local broadcast Wi-Fi BR equal to broadcast receiver equal to object is broadcast receiver. So this will override with the on receive method. So in on receive we have two parameters. One is context and another one is intent. Now what we'll do like so we'll just check for Wi-Fi state change using the intents. So maybe you can go with when okay, so check for action like intent dot get intent extra then get intent extra. Okay. Now we'll check for Wi-Fi state change. Wi-Fi manager dot first string which is nothing but Wi-Fi state, and we're going to add one more variable state change like whether it is enable or disable. So we don't know whether it's enabled or not. So we will check for first unknown manager dot unknown. So if there is any action, what we'll do, we will create an actions like Wi-Fi manager dot check for actions like say state change. One more action with respect to the Wi-Fi state change disable. So now we'll just say that when we got enable, right, we'll enable the Wi-Fi state, which has nothing but a switch. We will confusing this name. Mm, State switch dot we'll make it as true. So means if it is enabled, we'll make it as true. Same way, if it is disabled, we'll make it as false. And we'll set the text for this switch dot text equal to Wi-Fi is on. Same way, Wi-Fi manager dot. Sorry. So we so now we will add. We will register for this Wi-Fi broadcast receiver and register receiver. So we're going to add this broadcast receiver with above intent filter. Yeah. Same way when we stop the or on non-stop, we'll unregister. Register Wi-Fi. Yeah. So also, initially, I'll just explain what we have done as of now. So we have created one switch case, which is to show whether the Wi-Fi state is changed or not, and we just taken Wi-Fi Manager to register our application Wi-Fi change listener. So sorry. So here we have created one switch case. In switch case, we are enabling. We are checking whether this state was changed or not. So for initial checking, we just added a uncheck listener to check whether Wi-Fi is enabled or not. Then, so in on start, we created a Wi-Fi change action, and that action has been registered with a broadcast receiver using register receiver. So, what is a broadcast receiver? Nothing but a Wi-Fi BR. So, if you see in the Wi-Fi BR, here we have what we have done is like in on receive intent we are checking extra Wi-Fi state was changed or not. If we initially we don't know whether it is, we have multiple states like unknown, enable, disable. So we should, if we make it as enable, it will check only for enable. So we are not going to use the same enable. So when we use this, when we'll have to, we have created two listeners, or maybe you can say two state checks like a switch case. So we can see first is Wi-Fi state enable and Wi-Fi state disable. So if we receive the intent broadcast to Wi-Fi state enable, so we'll making as switch to true, and also the text to we are changing. Same way, if it is disabled, we are making a false, and we are we are changing the text to off. So maybe we will run once, see how it was working. So you can see Wi-Fi is on because Wi-Fi is already on here. Maybe now I will stop it. And if you see Wi-Fi is off, so you can make it is Wi-Fi is on. Sorry, I just move on, and when you do click on Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi is off. You see now, so Wi-Fi from the system, if we change some broadcast information, we can are able to see this on off state change in the switch case. Same way, if you want to enable the Wi-Fi directly from the this button. So now we didn't implement any code for the enabling Wi-Fi for this click action. So we'll just add Wi-Fi state changing in uh, the above example. So we'll just add two permissions to make sure that we have given a proper permission for Wi-Fi state actions. So maybe user permissions name, we have to give the access for access Wi-Fi state and change. So Wi-Fi state. Same way, the one more user permission we have to give for changing Wi-Fi state, like to check the Wi-Fi changes. Change state. So these two permissions are required to give the to check whether these states are listening into our application. So in our application, here we have this switch case for this Wi-Fi enable disable. Here we can directly go. We already created the Wi-Fi manager for this plugin on within our application. So we are going to modify our Wi-Fi manager as dot is Wi-Fi enabled to true. When you click on the true position, we will get the true, and same way we will make it false. Or in other words, maybe we can check the current Wi-Fi state, and we can we can do it. For example, if first we'll check this example working or not, then we'll go the proper way of checking whether it is enabled or not. So I can see here. So initially now it is off, and here the state is off. If I click, it is on, and you can see the Wi-Fi was state was changed. Same way if I off, the it was off. Wi-Fi state is off. You can see Wi-Fi.